Hello there everybody, my name is iFell, and this is the first in a brand new series of videos on my channel. This is Archetype Breakdown, where we are going to be taking a deep dive into the different archetypes in Chaotic Combat Trading Card Game, my homemade TCG. The very first archetype we're going to be looking at are the Dyna creatures. All of these creatures are based off of explosives. So the first card we have is Dynamite. It is a level 0 creature with pretty weak stats, but it has an ability that when it's killed, the opponent has to discard all equipment cards from their hand, which can be useful in specific scenarios. But the main use for this card is to evolve, is the stage 1 in the Might evolution line. It evolves into Dyna the Mighty. Dyna the Mighty is a rare card, and it has extremely powerful stats. And this is the main thing you want to be using Dynamite for. You want to discard this to be able to play Dyna the Mighty, because that's the only way you'll be able to get it out onto the field. It has an incredibly high 170 attack stat, one of the highest in the game. So while it may be very difficult to pull off, once you get it out there, it is very, very strong. Its main downside is its decent defense of 100, but its ability holds it back a lot. It loses 10 defense every turn it's on the field, which can make it really easy to get rid of, even after just it being on the field for 2 turns. This was the first archetype I made, so there isn't as much synergy between all the cards as some of the later archetypes, but I still think that they are very strong. These creatures are fire element cards, which means they are extremely aggressive and have the goal of winning the game as quickly as possible. And as such, your fire creatures will die a lot. The Dyna cards complement this playstyle. Having a lot of fire creatures in the discard pile actually benefits this step. Things like Dyna the Mighty requiring you to discard Dynamite. This adds fire creature to your discard. And also, this next card is really beneficial to this kind of playstyle. We have the Dyna Bomber. While it has pretty middling stats, its ability is the best thing about it. It reads, if you have 3 or more fire element creatures in your discard pile, then add 1 Dyna creature from your deck to your hand. This is a very versatile and useful ability. It rewards the aggressive playstyle of the fire element deck by gaining from having creatures in your discard pile. It's a very useful utility card. Next card, we have Dyna Ambush. This card, I would say, has a lot better stats than Dyna Bomber. It is more focused on attack and less well-roundedness. And its ability is to be more of a nuisance to your opponent than anything. Its ability reads, as long as this creature is on the field, when another one of your Dyna creatures dies, kill a level 1 creature on the field. This can actually be a pretty large problem for your opponent, as it helps protect your other Dyna creatures like Dyna the Mighty. This is only really useful if your opponent has any level 1 creatures, because if they don't, they can just kill your other Dyna creature, and your Dyna Ambush would have to kill itself if there's no other level 1 creatures on the field. But a majority of decks have many level 1 creatures, as they are the most versatile, so there's a pretty high chance you'll get at least some use out of Dyna Ambush. Next up, we have the resource card for the Dyna archetype. This is Minefield. Minefield reads as this. Swap 1 fire element creature from your hand with a Dyna creature from your deck of the same level. And it doesn't specify this on the card, but you would just put the other fire element creature back into your deck and shuffle it. This helps you get more of your setup cards, like Dyna Bomber, or if you need something like a Dynamite as well. This card is very useful in getting those cards out and onto your hand. This card, I'd say, is pretty essential as it allows for a lot of setup and combos with your fire cards. Now we're moving on to the boss creature for the Dyna archetype. Strongest card, Dynalodon. It's a level 2 with very high 155 attack and a pretty good 125 defense. It's an ultra rare, and its ability reads, every time this creature kills an enemy, shuffle one Dyna creature from your discard pile to your deck. So, as you will have a lot of creatures in your discard pile, especially Dyna creatures, this ability is really useful as you're one, taking out enemy creatures by just killing them, and then gaining by reshuffling your Dyna cards back into your deck. Compared to some of the other boss creatures in some of the later decks, this is pretty simple because it was one of the earlier ones I made, but I still say it's one of the better ones. This card is really strong, and I have a lot of fun playing with it. I really enjoy how this card turned out. Now we're moving on to some cards that help support the Dyna archetype. Creatures like Volcano Mage, Firemouth, and the Violet Flame Spirits all either kill cards or benefit from cards being killed, which overall not only helps the Dyna creatures in their kind of playstyle, but the whole fire element as a whole. Volcano Mage helps you get fire cards to your hand while also adding to your discard pile. Firemouth also discards fire creatures to gain a benefit. And then the Violet Flame Spirits help you add your killed creatures back to your hand. Resource and equipment cards that benefit the fire and the Dyna archetype are cards like Fit of Rage, which help boost attack and discard creatures. A Shady Deal, which discards creatures. Migraine, which gains a boost when cards are killed. Flame Berries to help get out your fire creatures. And Infinity Cleats, which help your cards like Dynalodon attack more than once. That was the archetype breakdown for the Dyna creatures. While they do not have as much synergy or combo potential as some of the later archetypes, I still think just their sheer power makes up for that. The best cards are probably Dyna Bomber, Dynalodon, and maybe Minefield. But overall, the archetype is still really strong in my opinion, and I have a lot of fun playing with them. You can even get the Fire Element Starter deck, which comes with all of these cards, so you'll be able to get all the cards shown off in this video. Thank you again for watching.